All right, I just went viral for saying I don't have platonic friends that are women.
What's going on, y'all? Man, it's King Cliff holding it down for the Cool Tipper, man. I'm right back at you. This is an interesting clip. Cam Newton previously went viral for making a statement basically saying it's impossible for him, and he's basically saying men in general, to have platonic relationships with women, right? And he faced some backlash. He also faced a lot of support because a lot of men feel the same way. But now he's in a conversation with two women. I'm not quite sure who these women are, whether they're friends or employees or whoever. But he's in the conversation with two women, kind of explaining his position and what he meant in more detail. Let's check it out.
Just went viral for saying I don't have platonic friends that are women.
Yes, I saw that.
Is there a reason that we're saying platonic? Just out of curiosity.
What's wrong with platonic?
Because I thought it was platonic. Am I wrong or right?
No,
You say tomatoes or tomatoes?
Eclectic.
You say
That's what
pecan
or
you say
eclectic.
pecan? Yeah, like we over here acting like we all graduated from college
We did.
with doctors and
Well, we
masters
did.
and PhDs. And
I'm just
philosophy.
kidding. But I was asking if there was a joke that I'm missing out on.
No, it's platonic.
Okay, go ahead.
What would you like me to say it? How would you like it?
Just say what you want to say.
Platonic.
Play with it.
So with your man, can he have platonic relationships with other women?
Absolutely.
Okay, how are you identifying platonic?
They have never played with that coochie.
I thought you was gonna say with that tonic.
You know, they don't do that. You know, but yeah, I don't, because I have platonic male friends, and it's never been like, I have a platonic friend that I met when I was 15, my best friend, and
He's straight?
He's straight, and he's now my brother-in-law. Never hit on me, always protected me, never was like that. Him and my sister have been together for years. I have a lot of.
That's a different dynamic.
It's not. He was my brother before he even knew my sister.
Yeah, that's a different dynamic.
It's not though, because I knew him like years before him and my sister got together.
Okay, platonic to me is, first off, a working relationship. If I work alongside, as you've seen beautiful women,
Very
here,
beautiful women, black women, might I add.
correct,
queen.
that I work alongside with, that's not platonic. That's a working relationship.
Okay.
So when I say platonic, we have no business to be had together. It's just, yo, I seen you at the gym. Yo, what's up? You good? You straight? I'm just checking in on you. Like that, I don't have those.
Oh, yeah, I have those.
Yeah. Like, but to me, can I be honest?
Please.
When men say that they can't have platonic relationships with women, that makes me feel like you don't look at women as human beings.
Well, why would you say that? And my producer is a woman.
Because
But you just said that's a business relationship.
Because you said that's a business relationship, because they are working for you. They're showing up for you because they're getting paid. No shade. But I say this to say, if you can't have a normal, hey, what's up, Ken? How you been? Just checking on you. You good? Because you don't look at them like human beings that are not sexual.
No, you're trying to shift the narrative that makes me out to be a person that doesn't know what I'm trying to refrain from, right? I don't want to have any loose ends. I don't want to put myself in a position that I know myself. It has nothing to do with me not looking at them as not being human beings or you not being human beings. But if we don't have nothing, and this is coming from a person, I don't have any male friends. So let's just throw that out there too. If we're not making money together, bro, if we're not doing anything that better ourselves, there's not a person that could be like, yo, like Cam's my former teammates. Yeah, but we were former teammates. It's not a person that I'm checking for like, hey, bro, what you about to get into? Hey, let's go. That's not who Cam is. It's either I'm working or I'm home. That's my life. So platonic female relationships, I don't have. Platonic male relationships, I don't have. I just don't.
Okay, well,
So with
that's
women-
understandable if you're saying you don't have friends, period. It doesn't have to be a gender thing, but when it came with the clip I saw,
For sure.
it came off like, oh, I don't have female friends because I, like, you can't
But does it-
control
but does it-
yourself.
But
It
does
was
it-
giving lack of control. Like that, so I would rather just
That
not
little-
have
you-
women friends because I know I might cross that line of friendship.
Well, even if it was though, is that a problem?
Yeah, because
why? It's
because
just so
also
horny.
too, just
Yes, it's a
well
problem.
also just because you want to cross that line, that don't necessarily mean she do.
That's
So
why-
y'all can still be friends.
It's cool, but listen,
Or now is it a rejection thing?
it's not. No, it's not a rejection thing. It's a understanding. What happened to understanding? Like, yo, if a person is fighting an addiction,
Okay.
and you know, hey, you're going through these AA meetings or you're going through the steps to become a better version of yourself. Mm-hmm. Why would you position your everyday walk of life passing what you're trying to get over?
So you telling me you so addicted to them yams that you can't have a friend?
It has nothing to do with yams or friends.
But
It
that's
has
the point
everything
you
to
were
do
making.
with I know me.
So you don't have control. You lack self-control.
However you want to. What about saying, hey, I respect you for knowing yourself enough to not cross that line in any type of relationship?
But why can't you not cross it? Like,
I'm cordial.
okay.
Like you, this is,
But that's why I said you don't look at attractive women beyond being something that you can fuck on.
I just don't cross that line. I'm cordial. It's not that I don't make eye contact. It's not that I
Right.
don't communicate. It's not that I don't try to be of service to them in any capacity. It's just a line that I'm not just willing to. I say this just, and this goes back to me being honest. I rarely give my number out. I talk to a lot of people on Instagram,
Okay.
right?
And they can decipher them letters?
Yeah, they do.
Ooh.
And it's one of those things like I protect my peace.
All right.
As an individual that knows that, and for somebody that may hear this and say, oh, I knew he was that's cool. That don't move me.
Okay.
What moved me is a person that realizes like, yo, he been communicating with me on Instagram for real. Like, dang, like, yeah, because my peace is more important than anything else to me, because when I have to show up for individuals, whether I'm working alongside them, whether I'm trying to be there as a family member, or just making a solid business decision, I want to have pristine focus on that. And I don't want no distractions. So if I'm at that particular point where I'm saying to myself, hey, I don't want nothing to sway me away from that. So male or female, we ain't platonically.
Anything.
No.
Okay. I can understand it, like I said, if it's from humans. You don't fuck with humans. People. That's what I'm saying. But in the clip, it seemed like it was women only. But now that you put it that
Yeah,
way,
it did.
I understand.
Don't get no.
There's something under that hat.
So, this is how I feel about it. And it's ironic timing because I just told a homegirl of mine about the same thing or mentioned it in conversation. I don't believe that men and women can really have those platonic relationships. What I believe usually happens is that the dynamic is this. If you ask any woman, she'll tell you that men and women can have platonic, which means no sex and just strictly friends relationships. They'll say that and they mean that. But I think women also live in a delusional world, right? And I mean that. Because if you ask any other man, if you ask any man, he'll tell you, hell no. Even if you put it to the test, right? If you tell that woman, pick up the phone right now, call your best friend, your male best friend, tell him that you want that dick. 9 times out of 10, that motherfucker's at your door before the phone goes click, right? Because usually what happens is that he's simply in the friend zone because you friend zoning him, and he's just waiting for his opportunity. He's waiting for the moment. Now look, mind you, it doesn't mean that you can't actually have a real connection. It doesn't mean that along the way you don't talk about deep things and y'all don't have friendship moments. But it's a difference when you choose friendship or when you in friendship zone under duress. You're forced in that position. You understand what I'm saying? This is why a lot of times when men go holler at a chick and then they tell her, "Oh, I got a man," and he be like, "Yo, you want a friend? Can your man be cool with you having friends?" Because he doesn't anticipate staying in that friend zone. He anticipates that somehow, some way, the window's gonna crack, the door's gonna crack, and he's gonna be able to slide his ass up in there, and yada yada, bang bang, the game's is on, right? I'm in the game, coach, right? So, if we're being honest, and it's really just a scientific thing, man. We are visual. If we're hanging with a beautiful woman, we're thinking possibly that we can do something. The only reason I can see a man not thinking or even, trying to push in that direction is because he's not attracted to her or he's in a loyal relationship. Because there are loyal men out here. Let's not bullshit and say that every man is just a dog. That's not the case. That's not the case. Some men value their wives or girlfriends, and they're not going to violate that. Doesn't mean he doesn't think she's attractive, though, right? And women also know the truth as well, because that same man that's in a relationship and he values that relationship, that same woman would not be cool with him spending time with this other beautiful woman claiming she's just a friend. Because she knows deep down that biology is biology. Attraction is attraction. And these situations can arise quickly and abruptly, right? So she's looking at it skewed. She's looking at it like, no, this is impossible. So it's not even just a man thing, because many women will say, oh, you being insecure. No. If you're being honest, you know what you know. And it's for real. Women think because they control the gatekeepers of the vagina that everybody else is happily falling in line, right? But it's possible for me to be your friend, be there for you when you need me to be, and also willing to blow your back out. And that's real. And I just wish he would have said that, right? And because there's nothing wrong with knowing that there's a weakness or knowing that there's a possibility and setting parameters for yourself to gatekeep or safekeep yourself from skewing, muddying, I can't even speak, polluting the water, basically, right? There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually intelligent. That's actually self-awareness. So while the people in the internet and women were trying to make it seem like, oh, you don't have no self-control, why can't you be friends with a beautiful woman and not think like that and move like that? There's nothing wrong with just telling the truth. There's nothing wrong with just being real about the situation. And about 90, most men can't do it. If they can do it, you would think that either they're family, he's gay, or he's not attracted to her. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Why don't you leave your comments down below? Why don't you like, share, and subscribe? And I'm going to catch all your cool kids at the cool table next time. Deuces.